So you've come for the new operationalizing of the new liberalized visa regime. What are your expectations and hopes from this new regime?
This visa regime has come up and has come into existence after a lot of efforts. And of course, we made a roadmap. And that roadmap is to ensure people-to-people contact between Pakistan and India. And I'm quite hopeful that it's going to benefit the traders, business community, tourism, culture. All will be get the benefit out of it. And of course, when the interaction takes place between the two states at the leadership level, its results should be felt on ground. I think it's for the first time the interaction between the leadership of Pakistan and India has borne fruit in terms of this visa policy.
Sir, of course, people-to-people contact is the mainstay of the relationship between the two countries. We probably will shift to other difficult issues later. But, there's this feeling in India that 2611 is something we can't move forward on unless there's justice or closure brought to. And there's a feeling in India, rightly or wrongly, that Pakistan is not doing enough on that. The mastermind of it, Hafiz Saeed, is roaming around freely there.
First of all, let me tell you, the mastermind is not Hafiz Saeed. The guy who was the mastermind has been arrested. He's behind the bar. I'm not defending anybody. I arrested him 3 times. And all the 3 times, he was bailed out. Now, a judgment having come from the High Court and the Supreme Court prohibiting me his arrest, what do you want me to do? Arrest him again? Fine. He'll be bailed out. And of course, another set of contempt.
Have you done enough? Have you given enough evidence?
Now, I'm coming to on you. Now, there is information, and then the other word is evidence. The Indian authorities gave us the information, like hearsay, that Kasab said one Said. Now, how to prove that he's same Said? Now, you may say, I may say, people may say, but eventually you have to produce evidence. Like we have produced evidence for Lakwi, Jameel, or other accused. So here we have to look into it pragmatically, sensibly, legally, administratively, operationally. So we did 3 times. Now, without evidence, if I arrest him again, you know the result. That's why when I had my discussions this time with Ms. Shande and their team, one thing good has come. We were not given the access to Abu Jandal, the statement, and others 2 Indians. What we have agreed now, I cannot make the whole thing in public, but I see a ray of hope. Ray of hope in terms of that we'll be getting the details of those statements, and I have requested them to give me a solid evidence. Now people have been saying that Hafiz Saeed is there, how can we give the evidence? Now, the crime has been done here, the criminals have been interrogated here, 3 are still alive here in India. Now we do not have any, all of them are dead. So who are more beneficial and helpful? So I have therefore requested, give me more evidence, and if there is evidence, I promise he will be arrested.
Sir, talking about trade, is trade the new way of diplomacy between India and Pakistan?
Let's forget about diplomacy. Let's forget about the normal, orthodox ways. What is important? Move forward. And instead of going into details, we should only move forward like the action we have done now. And all our issues which yet to be resolved.
But there's one man watching this interview, Lieutenant Saurabh Kalia's father. He believes his son was tortured. The Indian army gave that evidence that he along with 5 of his men was captured by the Pakistani army, tortured, and the bodies given back. Would you assure that man watching this interview that his son...
While watching, I was ready to meet him, number one. This matter has been brought to the attention of the government of Pakistan through me for the first time. It's a bilateral issue which has been raised only yesterday. Now, firing at me when I come and on landing, your guest is asked to offer an apology on behalf of your army.
I'm not asking you for an apology.
The question is that.
Will you investigate?
No, you're right.
Investigate?
You're right, my dear. But I know it became the headlines. But on landing it to your guest, you're asking apology, a question which is 1999 happened. And I was not even informed.
Okay,
so since you have raised the point, it's my duty to clarify it. Right. I said I do not have much knowledge of it. Let me go back, investigate and get back to you. But again I was asked the same. I said even I do not know the cause of death. So that should have not been taken that way. My full sympathies to his father, and whatever the information is given to me today by India, which has been promised to be given to me between 3 and 4, I promise you I'll look into it. There is a life has gone.
So, sir, will you investigate?
And final
Kalia?
word,
Will you investigate Kalia?
Of course, I will give the information. One thing, I appeal to you, I appeal to the people of India, let's give a chance to peace. That's the desperate word which is needed. The people of India and Pakistan are thirsty of peace. Because of the absence of this peace, all these bad, ugly incidents happened, and which brought the misery to the people of India and Pakistan. Let's work together and give a last chance to peace.